Do you think restaurant quality meat is only possible for top chefs? Think again. With just 3 simple tricks, you can transform any cut into a flavorful, juicy masterpiece. Whether you're following the carnivore diet or just love a perfectly cooked steak, these flavor-boosting techniques will change the way you cook. No fancy equipment, no complicated steps. Just small, powerful tweaks that make all the difference. Ready to unlock next-level meat flavor? Let's dive in. If there's one thing that separates bland, forgettable meat from a mouth-watering masterpiece, it's salt. This simple ingredient doesn't just enhance meat flavor, it transforms it. Coarse sea salt or kosher salt is your best bet, gripping the surface of the meat and pulling out moisture just enough to help create that irresistible crust when cooked. Ever noticed how restaurant steaks have that deep, rich taste? It's not just the cut, it's the seasoning. A generous sprinkle of salt before cooking, and your carnivore diet meals will never be the same. Salt alone is a game changer, but layering flavors takes your meat to another level. Think beyond the basics. Combine salt and spices like black pepper for heat, garlic powder for depth, and smoked paprika for that subtle, wood-fired touch. Want to dial up the intensity? Try chili flakes for a kick, or a hint of cumin for warmth. The best seasoning tips aren't just about what you use, but how you use them. Sprinkle evenly, rub it in, and let the magic happen. Every bite should be a bold, flavorful experience, not just another plain piece of meat. Great meat isn't just about what you season with, it's about when you do it. Rushing the process means missing out on deeper, more intense meat flavor. Give your seasoning time to work its magic by letting the salt and spices sit for at least 30 minutes before cooking. Got a thick steak or a roast? A few hours is even better. This isn't just about taste, it's science. The salt penetrates, breaks down proteins, and locks in moisture, making every bite juicier. Try it once, and you'll never just season and cook again. Want to take your carnivore diet meals to the next level? Try dry brining. It's one of the easiest ways to elevate your cooking without extra effort. Simply season your meat with salt and spices, then let it rest uncovered in the fridge for a few hours or even overnight. This process not only intensifies the meat flavor, but also dries out the surface just enough to create that golden, crispy crust when seared. Think about the difference between a soggy steak and a perfectly seared one. That's the power of dry brining. Hungry for more? Sink your teeth into the carnivore life. Subscribe to Meet Me Here for all the juicy insights. Heat is everything when it comes to flavor boosting. If your pan or grill isn't sizzling hot before the meat touches it, you're missing out on that deep caramelized crust that makes every bite unforgettable. This magic happens thanks to the Maillard reaction, which turns simple proteins into complex, rich flavors. Ever wondered why restaurant steaks have that irresistible sear? It's all about high heat and a bit of patience. Sear your meat, let it develop that golden brown crust, and don't move it too soon. Great things happen when you let the heat do its job. Cooking with the right fats isn't just about preventing your meat from sticking. It's about unlocking richer, deeper meat flavor. Butter, tallow, and ghee don't just add richness. They infuse your steak, chicken, or pork with a velvety, mouth-watering taste. Want to take it further? Try flavor boosting with garlic butter, rosemary-infused ghee, or even beef tallow for an extra umami punch. Skip the cheap oils and go for fats that actually enhance your meal. You'll taste the difference in every bite. Overcooked meat is the enemy of a great carnivore diet meal. Dry, tough, and flavorless. The secret? A meat thermometer. Guesswork leads to disappointment, but precision guarantees perfection. For a juicy steak, aim for 130 degrees Fahrenheit for medium rare. Chicken, 165 degrees Fahrenheit to keep it safe yet tender. The difference between a dry, chewy bite and a buttery, melt-in-your-mouth experience is just a few degrees. Get it right, and every meal becomes a masterclass in meat flavor. The biggest mistake people make after cooking? Cutting into their meat too soon. Letting it rest for a few minutes allows the juices to redistribute. keeping every bite moist and packed with meat flavor. Think of it like a sponge. Cut too soon, and the juices spill out, leaving you with a dry meal. Whether it's a sizzling ribeye or a perfectly roasted chicken, patience is key. Give your meat a moment to breathe, and you'll taste the difference in every juicy, flavorful bite. A well-cooked steak is already packed with meat flavor, but a finishing glaze can take it from great to unforgettable. Melted butter, minced garlic, and fresh herbs brushed over the meat in the final minutes of cooking create an irresistible depth of flavor. Want something bolder? A tangy mustard glaze or a smoky chili oil drizzle can add a whole new dimension. The secret is timing. Add your glazes and sauces at the end so they enhance the taste without burning. A little goes a long way, but the right touch makes all the difference. Rich, fatty meats are incredible, but sometimes they need a little balance. That's where citrus and acidity come in. A squeeze of lemon over a sizzling steak or a splash of vinegar on slow-cooked pork can cut through the richness, making every bite more vibrant. It's a trick top chefs swear by. Just a small touch of acidity can enhance and brighten meat flavor without overpowering it. Next time you cook, try finishing your meal with a hint of fresh citrus and taste the instant transformation. The final touch is what separates a good dish from a masterpiece. Sprinkling finishing salts and seasonings just before serving adds an extra layer of meat flavor that makes every bite pop. Think flaky sea salt, smoked salt, or even truffle salt for an instant upgrade. Want a little color and freshness? Chopped parsley, thyme, or chives can brighten up your plate while adding subtle depth. The best chefs know, the right final touch makes the difference between good and where has this been all my life? Never underestimate the power of fresh herbs. A sprinkle of parsley, thyme, or chives right before serving doesn't just add color, it enhances the meat flavor with a fresh, aromatic kick. Think about a juicy ribeye topped with a touch of finely chopped rosemary, or a grilled lamb chop finished with fresh mint. The contrast between the deep, savory meat and the bright, fragrant herbs creates a balance that keeps every bite exciting. A small step, but a big payoff in flavor boosting. You've got the knowledge, now it's time to put it to work. Imagine your next meal packed with deep, rich meat flavor, perfectly seasoned, seared, and finished like a pro. What's stopping you from making that happen today? Which of these tricks are you excited to try first? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. Looking for ways to save time and level up your carnivore meals? Check out our latest video where we reveal 7 must-know cooking hacks that will simplify your life and boost your flavor game. Don't miss it. Your kitchen routine is about to get a serious upgrade.